Hey y'all, hey, it's Patty with Giddy Things. It's the AM where I am now. Happy AM or PM wherever you are. And I would like to share something exciting to me, at least with you. I have decided to try out some new skincare products. I've used Origins for years and I love Origins. It's fantastic. Gerda Spillman is another brand that I've used. Fantastic. But I'm trying to get to a sustainable price point. And I had an Origins product and it's wonderful. It's a Plantscription serum, Plantscription. And it's wonderful, but it's really, really pricey. And I've been using Laura Geller makeup for a while now for foundation and things like that. And I thought, you know what? I'm already using, they have a spackle product that's hydrating, that's a primer for makeup. Why don't I see what's going on with Laura Geller's deal, I don't know if it's a deal, partnership, I guess, with Bliss, because it's Laura Geller times Bliss. And I think, you know, why not? I have a clean face and clean teeth, and I still used the checks and balances from Origins. That's one of the things that I've still got, and I probably might still use just because I've had such great success with it, and it's a better price point for me than some of the other products. I understand why their products are expensive. And they haven't really gone up over the years, and I really appreciate that about Origins. But I thought I would try these Bliss products because I'm trying to get away from, and let me tell you this, and let me ask you what you think, and you can comment in the description. Not in the description, comment in the comments, y'all. I haven't got my talker talking yet. So, okay, menopause just stole that thought. Oh, I know what it was. So, loyalty. I'm a very loyal person. I'm super, super loyal. And I have lots of flaws, but you can count on my loyalty. And that's one of the things that I've always been like that, even as a little kid. Well, one of the ways that that can get a little excessive is I get loyal to products, and, that company's going to be fine on its own. And I feel like I'm almost like, quote unquote, and this is totally not the case, cheating on the products, on the company. And that's ridiculous. I have to find better prices. So recently I have been on a journey to do this with more than one thing. We have been using one insurance company for a long time for our home and our auto. And now I switched because we just found a much better price with better coverage. So I'm doing that across the board. I'm trying to be open-minded about using new things. And so these Bliss products, that's going to be one of the things that I practice that with. And I'm sorry, I cannot see the camera right now, so I do not know where my eyes are. So I'll tell you about the products I got. I did get a gift with this. And again, the reason I got these is they come recommended from a makeup that I really like. And they have great reviews, and also they're at a price point that I can afford. They're much, much less expensive, the Bliss, Bliss products, than the products that I'm currently using. And what prompted this again is one of my serum that I use pretty much every day ran out, and it's just so expensive that it made me reevaluate. Okay, so I am going to start with, and I'm just going to pick these up, and this is the one I'm going to start with, was just happenstance. It was serendipitous. So this is the Bliss Drench and Quench All Day Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid. So there's that. And these all do say, check with your doctor, but these are all dermatologist recommended. I think they all are. If they aren't, I'll let you know. But this is an ultra lightweight moisturizer. And it's got 4 different types of hyaluronic acid in it. I don't know if that's going to help at all, but it feels very YouTube-y to put my hand behind it like that. So this is the one that I'm supposed to start with. So I'm going to put that up on my sophisticated tripod stand, otherwise known as a box. So I'm going to put that up here. That's what that looks like. Try to cut some of that glare, but I don't know if I am. So there we go. I can't see, so it's ignorance is bliss, right? Bliss is not ignorance. This is not that at all. This one is the resurfacing night cream, so I'll use that tonight. So I'll probably take some footage of that later. So this is Renew and Smooth Glycolic Polyhydroxy Acid. It's a serum, a night serum. That's nice because I wanted something specifically to use at night. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, oops, sorry y'all, on the bedside table. So that's what that is. And then, and I'll link these products, of course, because why would I share them with you and then not link them? That wouldn't be right. So this one I will use today. I think it's the first one I showed you because it stood out to me because it's pink. The bottle is really cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So this is Bliss Glow and Hydrate. It's a niacinamide hyaluronic acid day serum. And then I also got, I think we're in the home stretch now. I also, oh, I'll leave that one because this one's the one that's going to be used today. I'm going to use that other one too with you. But, y'all, I'll get it in a minute. So here is the eye product. So this is the Bliss I Do All Things Depuffing and Brightening Eye Gel. So I'll be using that this morning. And the other thing I'm going to be using, and I think I'm just going to leave it at this and not powder today or anything or put any other foundation on. Hopefully you've had a chance to look at that. That is the sunscreen. This is sheer, it's Black Star Sheer Tinted Daily Sunscreen and an SPF of 30. It's 100% mineral broad spectrum SPF 30, and it says it's non-comedogenic. So what's in that? Titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. And I'm wondering what the tinting is, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see if it tints, shall we? Sheer tinted. And I was really interested in this because I used another product like this that I really don't know what happened to as far as I haven't searched for it, but I thought I would try this because, again, Laura Geller has partnered with them. So I thought those were all good choices. And then, y'all, for all of that, I probably paid less than I paid for one product that I had run out of with Origins. And again, Origins is fantastic. But if you're trying to use your discretionary funds wisely, your skincare budget wisely, that depends on your priorities, on how you budget that. It's all very personal to you. And I want to honor that. This is something that I, needed to try. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And again, it's all about that misplaced loyalty. I don't have a lot of misplaced loyalty, but I would say that probably my loyalty to some products is misplaced. Not my loyalty to like local stores that I shop. I mean, that's well-deserved loyalty because people have been really good to me. But these are products and I need to have a good mindset about that. So this is the dual-ended setting powder brush, and this was a gift. I got to choose among, just hold so you can see the label and then hold it this way. I got to choose among, I believe it was 3 products that and I typically go for the brushes because I think they're the best choice financially too when it comes to that. So what I'm going to do first is go in, I think I go in with the serum first. Yes, massaging a clean, dry skin before moisturizer, avoiding the eye area. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to shake that up. And I'm going to try not to slap my skin. I have a tendency to be a little slappy with my skin. Okay, we're filming. We're good. So I'm just going to go in with, and one of the things I learned to do a long time ago with product like this, and this is how much I took, is to not to go like this with it, not to put it in my hands and rub to get on my face, but to dot it around my face. Because if you don't do that, I mean, some of it's going to end up being, your hand's going to be the one that gets some of the care too. But if you use it like that, it can become hand lotion instead of your product. So I'm going to drag that. Oh, it's got a really nice, and my skin is going to turn colors. I'm very pink. Oh, it's absorbing nicely. It's not being extra sticky, and I was able to drag it all the way down to my neck, even though I need to do my neck like this. Sometimes I'm not as good at that. That is nice, y'all. My skin just went, it just sucked that right in. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't find the cap. Do y'all do that? Do y'all misplace the little clear caps? I'll put that back on there in a minute when I find it. But I have you guys right now with me, and I don't want to waste any of your time doing that. So let's go ahead. This is the moisturizer. This is that moisturizer that I said I would use. I wonder what that's to lift it. How smart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that along there, and I'm going to use the moisturizer that's gotten on this little cap deal. So let me go ahead. That's probably going to be enough for today. I'm going to go ahead. It's probably too much. I'm going to put quite a bit on my neck too. Because I'm trying not, oh, that's, oh, lip. That smells super good. I don't want to, I'm going to go ahead and put this cap thing back on because it's still got some product on it. And who wants to waste that, right? Who wants to waste that? So let me get that back. I put too much on, but you know what? I like to be really moisturized. Before my skin was menopausal skin, it had a tendency to be super oily. And now I have to be very careful not to default to thinking I have oily skin. Oh, that smells so good. I know a lot of people don't like the fragrance, but I like that. Not the fragrance of this product, but just fragrance in their products. But that doesn't seem to be something that I struggle with. So I'm going to put that on. Oh, it feels good. I'm going to stop at some point rubbing it, but it feels really good. Very soft. And my skin, again, is just drinking that up. Let me get my hand cloth. What did you grow up calling these? I grew up calling these wash rags. Wash rags. And that's what I tend still to call them. What does my husband call them? Oh, flannel. A flannel. He's English. And he calls them a flannel. So the last step for me with this, I think, before the sunscreen is this I Do All Things Depuffing and Brightening Gel. So gently pump gel through the applicator, massage around the eye area, then tap into skin with finger. That tapping really does help for the depuffing and things. Use morning and night. So let's go ahead and use that. So there's the little applicator right there. So I'm going to gently squeeze. See if anything's going to, I wonder if it has a, I don't think it does. Let me see what happens with that. Is that coming out, y'all? One moment. I was just steady squeezing, and it's a pump. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me prime that pump. Oh, there it is. I have a lot of product, so I'm going to put it on both sides, and then I'm going to roll. Oh, that's a nice little applicator. Oh my gosh. I think this may just be an under eye product. Let me figure this out. So it's around the eye area. You know what? I'm just going to put it up here too. And let's go ahead. I didn't use a lot of that. Oh, well, yeah, actually. So I'm going to spread that out, and then we're going to tap. And I used this finger because when I was growing up in the beauty supply business, we were taught to do this because that you won't press as hard with your ring finger as you might with your other fingers. So I'm just going to tap. Tapping really feels good. I have allergies right now because it's very pollinaty. And so it helps my sinuses too. I don't know how you feel about it. And of course, always check again with your doctor before you use any products, especially if you have sensitive skin, but just in general, you know, if you want to make a change. So there that is. Oh, y'all, it feels good. Time will tell, right? Time will tell. And I will quickly put my glasses back on to find out where I put, y'all. There's no telling. I can just lose something really quickly, but I will find that cap in a second. But I'm really happy with how my skin feels, and we'll see how it goes. In a minute, I'm going to let this do its work for a second, and then I'm going to put on the sunscreen. So I'll be back. Okay, so we're back, and I've really liked the way this feels. It's soaked in really well, and I'm gonna, for a little while after I put on skincare, my face, that pinkness, redness of my face will peak, and then it will ebb, because I'm just a pink girl. And let me get this sunscreen. It's got the little tab on top. I'm going to take that off, and then we're going to see about this. It is tinted. I can tell it's tinted. Let me see if I can, I don't know if y'all can see that. I think you can. So there is a tint. I guess it's just a universal. I've used these before and really liked them. So I'm going to just take a little bit and put it, because you can always build. But sometimes if you were with me for when I put the bronzer on in one of my Get Ready With Me, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. These all do have a good scent. I'm going to look and see what kind of fragrances those are and probably add that in the description. Okay, that wasn't enough, obviously. I just wanted to give it a little start to see how it was going to feel on my skin. So I got more, and it is sunscreen, so I want to be a little liberal with it, right? And make sure with my nose. Y'all, this goes on super well. It's like there's not really anything there. I mean, I can feel it sliding under my fingers, and that's really, I mean, I know that's typical, but but it's like I can't just, well, I can describe it later in the day. I probably will be able to describe it. I'm gonna drag that down my neck. So yeah, I do see the tint there. Oh, I like that. Oh, y'all, I got into where I could actually see, and I like that. I do like it. You know what? I bet I have some finishing powder up here. Let me see if I can just get some finishing powder on that. I said I wasn't going to powder, but that's because I wasn't going to wait till I went downstairs where the rest of my stuff is. But I think I am now because I like the way this looks. I'm back, my lovelies. I wanted to give you a sense. I've also had my breakfast brought to me, which is this, which is egg whites and stuff, and a little. I'll put the how he makes this in my disembodied voice. My husband, how he makes that, and then I also have a protein shake because I've been finding that curbing my hunger or appetite suppression is easier if I start out with a bunch of protein in the morning, which is not a big surprise. So I've decided that the one I'm going to use, and I wanted to show you under my bed, I have my extra products that I'm working through, and this is face powders, as you can probably see. And this was a Revive essential oil box, but I reused it, put the face powders in, and I just wanted to try this little version. I probably got this, and I'm pretty sure this came from an Ipsy Glam bag when I used to get those. And I'm working through those products, but this is not Os, Os. It's Os. It's Ace Beauty, but it's spelled Beaute, right? So, however, we decided to do that. So this is a little Fair. It's the shade Fair, the Effortless Radiance Loose Setting Powder that features lightweight, silky consistency that effortlessly blends into the skin, resulting in a velvety, matte look and subtle glow that effectively minimizes shine for the entire day. Yes, please. So I'm putting this on top of that Bliss Tinted Sunscreen. Let me see if there's it's one of those. Do you like the faces I make? This, woo! Y'all, the whole thing came off. Okay. It's one of those things where it's got the little holes in it and you tap into. Anyway, I'm using my new Laura Geller Beauty dual-ended setting powder brush, and one end that looks like a really tightly packed brush when I first looked at it, but it's actually a little, oh, soft. It's the same kind of thing as beauty blenders, so it's a little blender here, which I really like. It's so soft. It's like I would love to have a teddy bear made of that. And then this the brush on the other end, which is a setting fluffy brush. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see how this works. I'm going to go ahead and put some. Okay, let me get some. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'll just get that off my hand where it went. Okay, go ahead and put that in under here. That feels really good. Even if it's not doing anything, it feels super good. But it is. It is. So just for there and there, I'll use that. And then I'll use the brush. This is such a soft brush. Here. And let's go ahead and powder down. Oh, this little powder is kind of hard to get the product up. But that's okay. So under my eyes. And then where else do I want to do this? My chin. Oh, I like this. Y'all, this skincare has just like sucked into my skin. It feels so good and weightless, and my skin is super soft. So let's just powder that down a little bit to deal with some of the shine. Okay, I like that. Now let me put my glasses on to see how much I really like it. And then we'll come back tonight and finish out the video. Oh, I'm liking so far. I really am. I'm glad I tried some new skincare, not because I don't like the other skincare, but just because this is more affordable and it kind of gives me a clean slate with which to play and sort of deal with each of the products individually and see how they're feeling on my skin. So I like that. I am going to continue to cleanse my skin with my product from Origins Checks and Balances, but for right now, this is Bliss. This is Bliss, and I will be back tonight when I've taken off my makeup, washed my face again, not makeup, the powder, right, and the tinted moisturizer and stuff. When I wash that for a fresh face and put on the night serum, we will come back and see how that works. Thank you for getting ready with me, and there'll be more in a little bit. Well, for you, a little bit. Okay, sweet lovelies, this is the only part of the skincare regimen that I'm not sure I'll do the whole time, that I'll do on a regular basis, but I probably will because I'm having a lot of positive thoughts. But this is Renew and Smooth by Bliss, and it is the glycolic polyhydroxy acid night serum, and it says at night massage onto clean dry skin, avoid eye area. Once absorbed, follow with moisturizer if desired. It is desired. Begin by using every other night. So this is the one that's gonna, I guess, resurface stuff or whatever. So we'll see how my skin responds to this. I did this with an under eye cream that wasn't phenomenal for me, and that was an Origins product, I'm gonna go ahead and say. But this is not under my eyes, so that's a big difference too. So we'll see. I mean, it feels okay. I could smell the kind of acidic smell, and at first there was a scoosh of a tiny bit of sting just here. And I know my face is getting red even as we speak, y'all. Giddy things, lots and lots of giddy things. If you've watched the Get Ready With Me where I put on too much bronzer, too much browser. It's time to go to bed. Anyway, I'm going to put on my moisturizer and I'll be back to see if the moisturizer changes anything. I think it's going to be okay. I am back having used the moisturizer, which did, calm things down a bit. And this is, again, the Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisture. I've got to say the cream to water part, it really does emulsify at skin temperature. So I'm really pleased with this. It smells good. I don't know what the fragrance is, and again, I know some people don't want any fragrance in theirs, but I've done okay with that. We'll see how I do with the one that had the glycolic acid and the whatever ever else it did. But anyway, this has been ill-advised skincare. I take it back. With Patty from Giddy Things, and I'm hoping that you will make sure that you always check with a dermatologist or another physician who can help you make these kinds of choices, because this is just for me. But, I hope it's helpful to see the routine. Oh yeah, things are calming down quite a bit. That's fantastic. And I will see you soon. Please do know how loved you are. Go in peace and love to serve others. Mwah! And pray for Ukraine if you will, please. Or send positive energy, whatever it is you do. It's gonna be good.